Jordan Hall is a storm chaser who followed the tornado that tore apart a nursing home in Manette, Arkansas. One person was killed, and Jordan helped with that rescue. He joins us now from Mayfield to the east, the worst hit city in the state of Kentucky. Jordan, thanks for joining us. We see you there in the back of your vehicle. We know you've been driving around. Tell us what you saw.
Yeah, so last night we started chasing the storm that actually fired near Little Rock, Arkansas, and moved its way to the northeast. It was actually going towards Jonesboro, and it put a tornado down just to the southwest of Jonesboro, Arkansas, where we intercepted it on the highway and followed it all the way up until it hit that nursing home. And at that point, that's when we went from storm chaser to search and rescue.
Now, the death toll, we understand, is expected to climb. Based on what you're seeing there on the ground, the destruction, does that seem accurate to you?
I hate to say it, but I would believe so. Especially here.
Have you seen a devastation, a storm like this?
Me personally, I have not. My chase partner was present for the Joplin, Missouri tornado, so he's seen something in the lines of this, but it was very comparable to Joplin, Missouri in 2011.
Tell us about the rescue that you were involved with, how dangerous it was, and what were you feeling in that moment?
Well, in that moment, we had just drove up, and there was cars with their flashers on, windows busted out, homes that were in mangles. So me being a former firefighter, it just kind of kicked into me to go into first responder mode. So we started sweeping the houses, and then heard yelling from the nursing home. And about that time, the sheriff's department showed up, and we went into this nursing home and started doing the best we could to start pulling survivors out.
Do you have a sense from the people there if they had any notice, any alerts for this, or anything that they could have done possibly to stay safer?
From what I was seeing, there was a lot of warning ahead of the storm. I think they had about 5 to 10 minutes of warning ahead of it. It was in the middle of the night, so with that, you do have a lot of residents, especially in the nursing home, who were probably sleeping at that time. So a lot of those nurses are probably scrambling just to get those residents into a safe place.
This isn't your typical tornado season. Are you surprised by both the veracity, the amount of storms, their strength, and the destruction that you're seeing this time of year?
Yeah, it's very scary because of the fact that we're looking at very violent tornado damage, and there's Christmas decorations everywhere. There's Christmas music playing at gas stations, and you wouldn't be thinking about tornado damage, especially this close to Christmas and the holidays. So it's very sad to see, for sure.
You know, I got to ask you, most people's instinct when they see a tornado would be to drive away. You're following these, you're chasing these storms. Why do you do it? And, you know, how dangerous is what you're doing?
So I have always had a passion for severe weather. It's something I love to do. It is an adrenaline rush, but at the same time, I love to do it because I put in spotter network reports, do my best at doing that to let the National Weather Service know that and confirm that if there is a tornado on the ground compared to what they're looking at on their computer monitors. And just doing my best to enjoy what I'm doing, but also be helpful when I can be.